What are you talking about, ref?
Out of bounds.
Yo, what's up with y'all? Episode 4, Out of Bounds Radio. You already know what time it is, man. And first off, let me just go ahead and get the AKAs out of the way. First, we got the Gold Grill saying himself. We got Skinny Berry Black, Cat Lou himself, Mikeal. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about y'all?
I'm doing good. And of course, back missing last week, had load management, but it's okay. Mr. 37U, Mr. 904, Mr. Billy should be gone, go Gators. Duval T Ward, what's up, man?
What's up? I took care of my knees last week.
Right. That's all right. We got you back though. That's all that matters. And then of course we got my guy, Mr. Oh wow, Mr. No, Mr. Hemi J himself, Jaylen. What's going on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a lot of camera stuff going on.
I know.
It's high, but of course you already know me, and you already know it's AKA Oh That's Funny Fat Boy, AKA. I ain't gonna lie, I dropped the BBW Whisper video, and they went crazy over that. I gotta stop dropping them more. AKA Mr. El Coco Loso Papi himself, Rozé. And of course, we got a special guest today. I'm not gonna lie, today it's all about the W, it's all about the WNBA. And we got a person that I would say is probably one of the biggest WNBA fans, and maybe the one of the biggest WNBA I would say experts, right? Because we ain't ESPN, so we don't got no money to pay Monica McNutt or nothing like that. So, this is the closest to an expert we gonna get. Is my girl Fran. What's up, Fran?
How are you guys? Thanks for having me.
We doing good.
Welcome.
So I gotta ask you, because you say you've been a WNBA fan since it started in 97?
It was founded in 96 and the first game was in 97.
Okay. So what made you become a passionate fan? Because you've been a fan for years since then.
So my dad, I'm from South Carolina and Charlotte is probably an hour and a half away. So my dad took me to a Charlotte Stings game, 97, and Dawn Staley was playing, and that's all that I needed.
Oh, Big Dawn.
Hello.
Shout out.
So to me, I feel like is the WNBA is that your main sport? Is that the main thing you watch?
When people ask me my favorite sport, I always say the Olympics because I love swimming, track, basketball, anything that really is competitive. I'm into tennis, but anything really. But now, I started with college basketball and I went to the University of South Carolina, but I was a Pat Summitt fan, a Candace Parker fan, and then it went over into South Carolina starting to get some really top picks like Dawn Staley and Asia Wilson. Right. And I just happened to graduate from there. So what better team to cheer for?
Right. Hey, shout out to the South Carolina girls basketball team. That's the only sport I will shout out for them now. All the other sports, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't try Lenore Phillips. Don't lie. When Lenore goes over Arch Manning, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Lenore's at this point, Lenore's might go over. He might go over Arch Manning.
That's a hot take.
It is a good point.
You been seeing how he been playing lately?
I know, but you see who backs him up?
Yeah, but that ain't gonna do nothing when them NFL scouts be looking at him and he gonna transfer to quarterback to receiver.
No,
He playing. Lenore's
no,
is good.
he is
Lenore's is
good.
good, but you already know how the league gonna do him. You already know how the league gonna do him.
I'm gonna hope the
I don't
opposite.
know. The league got a bunch of mobile quarterbacks now.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
Like,
yeah, but he right now, I don't want to say it, but I would want him to stay after this
Another
year
year.
and
Yeah,
stay and graduate and
I think
graduate
he's staying
at least
regardless. Yeah.
I
graduate.
think he will because he's from South
Good.
Carolina and he's like very
Actually,
close to
just
home.
yeah,
So, and his brother just came to South
yeah.
Carolina, so he's probably not leaving. And why would you leave that NIL money? Like, enjoy, get your degree.
True.
Exactly, and also you don't want to be an Anthony Richardson. You don't want to just have one full year of tape and then go to the draft and then
Yeah,
yeah, you don't want to do all that.
that's very true.
Okay. Okay. So like
You should have
everybody
stayed.
knows the WNBA is like what you said too, Ward?
So Anthony Richardson should have stayed another year.
No, he should have. So
Mm.
everybody knows the WNBA is definitely like growing as a league. Um, Mostly because of the new players coming in. People like Angel Reese, people like Paige Beckers, people like even Cameron Brink, and even my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what
Rikia
nobody
Jackson?
say.
Rikia
Who?
Jackson?
No, Raquel Jackson is lit, but my favorite, you know what I'm saying, is possibly I call Patrick Mahomes the light skinned god. I ain't gonna lie, the Caucasian goddess, Caitlin Clark.
The Caucasian goddess is
No.
crazy.
No, no,
Word.
no. But I do love Caitlin Clark as far as she played the game. And I know that like it's very very like it's very controversial with her because with her she brings a fan base and
Mm-hmm.
she brings different type of fans,
Mm-hmm.
toxic fans,
Mm-hmm.
to the game of women's sports.
Mm-hmm.
Which she does bring a couple of good fans. Like
Right.
I consider myself one of the good sports fans to start paying attention to stuff, and I consider people I know some of the good sports fans, but
Mm-hmm.
of course I done heard stories like it was a dude on your live. If y'all don't know Fran TikTok famous, first off. Let me tell y'all that. She is the WNBA aficionado. They always be going in on her live all the time. I
Okay.
was in there one day. You was asking this dude that got season tickets to the Fever game.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how some of the fans in there were just saying crazy things, how they were
Mm-hmm.
saying vile stuff, and he felt like he had to say something because he has a daughter.
Yeah.
He's raising black women on top of being a black man that, you gotta protect black women. So on top of
Exactly.
that. So how do you feel about like the attention? Like I'm gonna call it the Caitlin Clark effect. Like is it good or bad for the league?
That is such a loaded question, but I'll start here. As a WNBA fan as a whole, I love that there are new eyes on the sport because the WNBA has top tier athletes. The WNBA started with top tier athletes like Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Dawn Staley, and others. So when you bring the new fans to the game, I appreciate the money that they're giving to the W, but I also think that you have to respect the history of the W. And you just can't come in and think that Caitlin Clark started all these movements when there was movement before she came. The WNBA is on a trajectory just like the NBA is or was at the time that they are in the I think the 29th year of the W. So they're right on par with where the NBA was. So they aren't far off. But when I hear new fans say that Caitlin Clark bought chartered flights to the W, or she got, the women paid more, it's just not true because those things have been in the works for a long time. I think too that some of the new eyes that have come to the W because of Caitlin and because of Angel Reese and because of Paige have seen what the W has to offer, whether it is Asia Wilson, whether it is Brianna Stewart, whether it is Nafisa Collier, or whether it is Alyssa Thomas. And I think that that's what I found refreshing, because there are some Fever fans that can say, oh, okay, wow, these women are good.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I follow players after I follow teams. So any Gamecock that goes to the W, I'm going to follow them. So I think that, I don't know. If you want me to be real, though, it's interesting when you hear podcasts like Sue Bird's, when Caitlin Clark was on Sue Bird's podcast, and she basically said that she was the best second best team. Like it's weird. She doesn't have a winning mentality, in my opinion. Like she doesn't have a championship mentality. So I don't. I'm waiting for the hype to catch up with the work. I'm waiting for, this season she got injured, which is unfortunate. But I think what it also showed you was how far her team was able to go. And
Yeah.
if anything, it put more eyes on Kelsey Mitchell. It put more eyes on Aaliyah Boston. It put more eyes on Lexi Hull. Like, Indiana had a really, really hard year.
Odyssey Sims.
Odyssey.
Shout out to them
Yeah.
last night, man.
No,
Yes.
no, for real.
Yes. So I think that the Caitlin Clark effect is it should what I'm gonna find interesting, because I'll still be here even if y'all leave. So I'll find it interesting to see, what her trajectory is. I'm interested. I want to see her improvement and I want to see her growth, because she is a great athlete. And I want to
Yeah.
see her be able to, impact her team in the way that you guys hope she will.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I mean, she has a talent. It's just having that. She's gonna grow. She's gonna grow. She has time.
Mm-hmm.
She came into the league like a light in a bottle.
Right.
Everybody gained this hype, and this is a humbling experience for her. She sat out for you. She sat out because she was hurt. So now, just build your leadership, build your team back
Mm-hmm.
up. Because next year, I feel like Indiana going really shock a lot of people when Kelsey come back fully healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else and the whole team, just the core gets back.
Yeah.
Because last night watching them play after Kelsey went down, because I ain't gonna lie to you. We thought the game was over at that point. When Kelsey went down, we was like, Asia and them finna just
Just
they
run
finna
through
just
them.
Right.
yeah,
Take her.
it's over. It's
Mhm.
over. But Odyssey Sims,
Yes.
Aaliyah Boston before she fouled out,
Yeah.
not Ryan Howard, like all them stepped up. They all stepped up. Lexi Lexi was hitting bank shots left and right. And it was just like, whoa, okay, they balling. Like these ladies is balling. So yeah.
Yeah.
Lexi's so strong, and I think what honestly, to just a little bit of pushback, I don't know if the team's going to look the same next year because of the CBA being negotiated and not being able to find a common ground. Um, they might have a lockout, and then they're going to end up having to pay these women more. So what Odyssey Sims did and what Lexi Hull did was make an audition tape for other teams. So I don't
Hmm.
know. And I, to be very frank, I want Kelsey Mitchell to leave Indiana and go somewhere else. I think that she could be appreciated more somewhere. I think that it was very disheartening to see some of the comments that fans were making about her injury last night when she really could have lost her life. Like she suffered from full body cramps and to where her organs were cramping. So like she could have
Oh
died. She
wow.
was losing oxygen to her body and she could have died. So there was a severity to the situation that I don't think that they understood. And also, the MVP race has been talked about for a very long time, like at least since All-Star game. So Indiana Fever fan base didn't put Kelsey Mitchell in that talk or conversation, but other franchises had their star players in that conversation. You heard things about Asia Wilson, you heard things about Fee, you heard things about Alyssa Thomas,
Yeah.
and you even heard
Mhm.
things about Alicia Gray in Atlanta. Dubs in the chat.
Yep.
So,
Oh no.
so I think that I just wish that they appreciated her more. She's been there for 8 years. They never tried to
Mm.
build around her. They wanted to build around Caitlyn now that Caitlyn came. But they also don't want to give the credit where the credit is due. Aaliyah Boston was the rookie of the year before Caitlyn came. So they were in a rebuilding stage before
She was
Caitlyn
the
even got
franchise
there.
player before she got the.
They had a
Yeah.
second pick with Nelissa Thomas. I mean, Nelissa
Yep.
Thomas, Nelissa Smith in Indiana. So they were
Mhm.
rebuilding. They were on the come up. So it's not just all Caitlyn. And Rose, those turnovers.
So everybody knows, like, as far as the WNBA goes, exactly what happened yesterday. And I ain't gonna lie, it's almost like Nafisa do. She like, man, my niggas finna do a podcast tomorrow. Let me give them some.
Right.
Let me give y'all niggas something to talk about tomorrow.
Give you one more
The
topic.
feet just went out there.
Right,
Like literally, that's what it seemed like. She was like,
Yes.
right,
Rose, they about to do a podcast tomorrow. Let me go ahead and let's
right.
just slide this out there like
Cause it
this,
was
right
so
quick.
crazy because we were just gonna talk about the CBA, and I feel like this is like a part of that CBA discussion. Um,
Mm-hmm.
basically, she got up there and she was like, "Man, when it comes to the leadership of the WNBA, they are not leading like they supposed to. It's
Mm-hmm.
terrible leadership."
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Captain Engelbert is feeling like I don't know who Captain thinks she is at this point. She sat down. She said she had a conversation with her. Of course, she asked her about, we got Caitlin, we got Angel, we got Paige, we got all these young players coming in. You know, bigger stars are coming in the draft than like what we're used to in the WNBA at a higher rate now. And they're starting to like make more money in NIL than they're making here. So how do you think we can like go ahead and fix that? And this woman, Kathy Engelbert, sat here and told her, well, people like Caitlin Clark, they should be glad that they make this amount of money. I think she said 60 million off
16.
the court.
Okay.
She should be glad that she makes 60 million off the court with the platform that the WNBA gives her, that she wouldn't be making nothing without. Now, I don't know about this. And I think, and it's so crazy because it's like, it felt like before yesterday, Caitlin Clark fans and WNBA fans or whatever you want to be, they was all button heads. But then when that
Mm-hmm.
statement came out with that 60 million, everybody turned and looked at her and said, "What the
It's like,
hell are you talking about?"
Was that
it's
really?
Like, because at the end of the day, whether you love her or hate her, it's a reason why Iowa had had they black and yellow game
Yes.
outside in the football stadium. It's a
Yeah.
reason why it's
Mm.
a reason why people were coming to Iowa. It was people that never came to Iowa before. Lil Wayne came to Iowa University to watch her play. It was people that was staying up. I never watched Iowa women's basketball. I know I haven't. And I know nobody,
I
and I
haven't
feel
either.
like nobody else between me and Fran even saying no, she didn't. So like, I know
That's how you
ESPN,
know.
and I'm gonna be honest, ESPN never had no intention, no interest in covering Iowa women's basketball until that lady came. So to say that
That is
she's
true.
making 60 million because of the WNBA's platform is wild. That's crazy. Like
Egregious work.
Angel Reese, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the WNBA, I don't want to talk about the league like that or act like it's. And this is not just trash in the league or nothing. But when it comes to their money off the court, Angel Reese doesn't need Caitlin Clark doesn't need the WNBA. Asia Wilson, number one star, doesn't need the WNBA.
Rocket.
Definitely
Like
not.
these women are making this because it's off of their back. If anything, the
Right.
WNBA is growing because of them. So to say that that platform is the reason why, it's crazy. So on top of that, she even said, "Well, the referees," which is so crazy because she ended up getting hurt off of a foul that's not called. And this is the same thing that's going on in the NBA. But of course, the NBA players they get paid enough, so they don't give a damn about. They get mad about at first, but nobody's gonna sit up there and call it out. But she sat up there and she called it out and said, the refereeing is terrible." And it is. It's terrible. You got to get a consistent calls. Is she ended up getting hurt, and basically this was before she got hurt. But Kathy told her the only people that complain about referees are losers.
Losers.
Losers
So
complain about
so
referees.
so
Those
pretty
the
much
only
Kathy was
people.
like, hey look, man, whatever happens, all you gotta do is win, then you good.
Right.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you.
It was like everybody when you start talking about Call of Duty and stuff, and you be like, man, this game, this and that. That sounds like a skill issue. That's what
Right.
she that's what she sounded like. She was saying that was
Right.
like,
Right.
I don't know, get better, man. I don't know. That's what she was saying.
Right.
But I think the craziest statement and the wildest statement, the last one I'm gonna bring up before we start talking about it, is that and this shows what kind of person she is that she said these women need to get on their knees and thank the stars that I, Kathy Engelbert, me, that I gave them the TV media rights deal. I made that happen. First off,
That
and I
that
learned
was
this
crazy.
today. She didn't have nothing to do with that TV.
Okay.
Yep.
The person that can set up there and say, "Hey, you got that TV media rights deal for the WNBA" is Adam Silver and the NBA
Right. Right.
because the
hmm
WNBA is a part of the NBA. Everybody knows. So, like, for you to set up there and say, "I gave him this media deal," and I'm not gonna lie, do you think that and this is in a shot? This is not. Well, it's not a shot on the leagues. This is more for the players. Do you think USA, all these other people that want to show these games, like clamoring, like, "Oh yeah, we want to show it because it's the WNBA." No, they want to show it because of the players you have, because of the
Exactly.
same players you are telling to get on their knees and should be thanking you are the same players of why they got that media rights deal. And like, I don't know. I ain't never seen no athlete, no person sit up there and just call out the commissioner like that. Like, I thought
Yeah,
that was
me
crazy.
either, because that was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
that
she
was
just she
wild.
let it fly.
Bitch,
Yeah.
bitch, she had that on
And you didn't check
standby,
on me when
literally.
I got injured.
It was so funny because Ella Don, she was like, yeah, she probably don't even know I'm retired.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Elena Deladon. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
I I think that I think it needed to be said. I think that it's good that it was said by the vice president of the Players Association, who is Nafisa Collier. I also think that it's interesting that it came from Nafisa Collier because she is one of the owners of Unrivaled. And Unrivaled is rivaling the WNBA right now. So I think that that has a lot to do with it. I also want to know, was there not an NDA when you guys had this conversation? Where were you having this conversation? That
That's
you
my
were
thing.
That's what I
I'm
was.
like, it's just in
I was.
public. Just all the
I
dog.
was so
right.
and the
Like this
I
was a
funny
think,
part
personal
is
convo.
right.
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 She put out after that. She didn't apologize for nothing. She didn't deny nothing. She just
No.
said basically she disheartened by what he said. Basically, she said, "Man, I can't believe my nigga snitched on me like that. Dog, I thought we was just talking. I thought it was just me and you.
I
Ain't
thought it
Right.
no
was just
I thought we was
banter.
motherfucking
Yeah,
cool.
legit. I
Yes.
thought it was banter. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I
We
thought
had
we
What
was
else
cool as
you
disagreements.
life
We
waiting
people.
good.
for?"
Little
Like I thought
disagreements.
Mhm.
we
We still good.
right. I thought we was like real quick.
I
That's
But
think
you out
that
crazy.
here,
part of
boy.
it, I think that part of it though comes with the fact that what you said earlier about the WNBA growing so fast at a rate that they weren't prepared for. And I also think that this is a time period in the WNBA where brands like Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers are bigger than the team.
Yep.
So they don't know what to do with that because they no longer have control over these women's livelihood.
Mm-mm.
Like you said, Rose, Caitlin Clark did not have to go to the W. She could have stopped in college and gotten all kinds of very high paying jobs just from what she did in college. Angel Reese, the same. She does not need the WNBA. The WNBA needs her.
Yep.
So it's just so interesting to hear that from her. Um, but I'm also kind of not surprised because when Nafisa said that she didn't even get a call from the commissioner when she got injured was just like disheartening too
Yeah,
because
that was.
Yeah.
her the foul, so I think it was a foul after the steal, right? It was a foul, but I think that the refereeing the whole game should have been controlled beforehand. Like they did not have a control over it, so it got out of hand. And I think that Kathy should have said something more.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think that she's just a mouthpiece for Adam Silver. So I think that that's just the position that she has to continue to play.
I mean,
I think it's just
I don't.
weird because how she says all this, like these certain athletes get sponsorships that y'all can't even get them. Number one, like you said, Angel Reese. Like I said, if Angel literally won a national championship and left and didn't go to the W, we'll be
Hmm.
seeing her on TikTok, what she's doing right now at the Met
Hmm.
Gala. You know what I'm saying, all around these rap celebrities, you know what I'm saying, because she has that it factor about her. So a beautiful black woman. She's
Yes.
handling her business. She knows what she needs to do. She's a influencer, as they say. She's a
Yeah.
social influencer, but she's also an athlete at that.
Hmm.
So the W needs to literally sit there and stop him. Kathy, you got to apologize because your comments, it ain't gonna run with the rest of the women in the league. They're gonna be side
And,
eyeing you.
and I
I think
think
it's bad
too,
for apology.
Nafisa was very calculated, but in a good way, about naming three of the most polarizing fan bases in the entire league.
Yeah.
And some could say two of the most polarizing fan bases in all of sports. So, I mean, I thought it was bravo. But if I can add a little spice, rose, everybody from Angel Reese to Paige Beckers to Asia Wilson to Elena Deladon to Angel McCautry have come out in approval of Fee's comments. The only one that said they had no comment at all Like they have no comments for anything else that they should stand on a moral ground for. Is your beloved Caitlin Clark.
But
And
Caitlyn, I'm not gonna lie though,
Mm.
Caitlyn more
oh gosh.
yeah, yeah, I'm putting respect. I don't care. Um Caitlin's more of I'm gonna use male best example. She's more of a I'm not talking about nothing else except for personality. She's more of a Michael Jordan type than a LeBron James type. And when I say this, is LeBron is a little bit more vocal for social issues or
Mhm.
things like that. Michael Jordan, when he was playing, he was famous for always being like
Yeah.
no comment. Like he was famous for being that. Even after he retired, like um, I think they even found the quote where he was like, "Yeah, Republicans and Democrats buy my shoes. I really don't know what you want me to do." So like,
Hmm.
and like I
Mhm.
understand stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
not everybody's made for that. So I feel like she's somebody who, as much as I love her, she's not gonna make those comments just like for herself, by herself. She's gonna sit up there. She's gonna probably talk to a media person or a PR person, somebody on
Mhm.
her team, get a statement together. She's not gonna be, and maybe that's a detriment to her. You know what I'm saying?
Very much
Maybe
so.
you should be somebody that tweets some that be able to
Mhm.
tweet stuff out and be able to say stuff like, yeah, oh that's crazy whenever you
Right.
want to, instead of being this polished cookie cutter person that you know you can't say nothing right away because you have to talk to your agent, you have to talk to this PR, you
Right.
have to sit down with your people. Like so, just because she didn't say nothing, I don't think it's a disagreement. I just think um she she is so much her team probably has her so like reeled in that she doesn't say stuff for herself when she should say stuff.
Well, I don't know how much longer she can continue to do that because of the polarizing star that she is
Right.
and because of the people that do watch her and it's almost like Tiger Woods. Like Tiger Woods was like, I don't want to be your role model. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to play golf, make my money, cheat on some hoes, and go about my business.
You feel me? That's all I'm trying
Right.
to do.
That's
Right.
what she
And
said.
it's like I feel bad for that man though, low
It's
key.
hard to do that.
Low key, because we shunned him for cheating. We shunned him like everything just got done
No,
now
we
for
didn't.
cheating
We
him.
didn't shun him for cheating. We shunned him for being stupid.
Yeah, dumb.
Well,
He was dumb. He was dumb with
Like
that. He was
it
dumb
would
for
be
that.
no
it would be
comment.
different if
She
like
said no comment.
you know
I'm
it'd be
taking the
different if
CC
like
route about it.
it'd be different if you would have just caught if you would have got caught and like oh him and his wife just got divorced and we found out later on he was cheating.
Yeah.
Like he did it so stupid. He's leaving voicemail messages. Hi, this is Tiger. Like nigga, what? What are you
Right.
doing? Like, and that pissed
Hi,
her
this
off
is
to the point,
Tiger.
like, how stupid do
She
you
tried.
think I am? Like, what
Right.
is
She
wrong
She
with
tried.
did
She
pop.
tried
you?
to.
Like, so
It is
that's
I,
just
Tiger
so he
Woods.
right.
Hi, this is Tiger
It's I,
Woods.
Tiger Woods born. Da 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 da. Like he could have just
Like, damn, bro,
my
hold up a
social is
minute.
da da da. Like he could have just told anything. Like that's what he got shunned for anyway.
Wild.
So
Just
yeah,
wild.
Tiger Woods. Yeah. Tiger.
yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, so that's what he got
I,
done for. He got
but but
done
I
for.
but I just think that there this is the second year. Okay, so this is the grace that I do give Caitlin. It's the same grace that I give first, second, and third year players. They are still new to a very very new league to them, and so many of the greats have talked about the transition between college and the W and how it was hard to adjust to the speed and to the strength of the players. So I give Caitlin Clark the grace of saying she's still a second year player. She's growing. I want to see her continue to grow. And I love sports. I absolutely love sports. So I want to see great sports. And I want to see top tier basketball. And she is one of the people that has a skill set that we have not quote unquote seen in in WNBA basketball. So like let me see what you got, girl.
Whatever,
I have
Fran.
a question.
Anyway.
Hold on, Rose. Hold on, Rose. Hold on, Rose. Hold on, Rose. I got a friend here real quick. So, do you think if they would have let her on Team USA, would she have been some? Would she would have helped them alongside with dominating how they did, or they did good with not selecting her?
If who now? I'm sorry.
Caitlin.
Oh, if she was in the playoffs?
And she
No, if
played
she
for
was
Team
in
USA
Team
for the
USA, if
Olympics.
she for
Oh,
Olympics last year.
no, I don't. You know why? And that's another like topic that I am super passionate about is USA basketball. I do think that Caitlin Clark did not need to be on that team last year. If you watched the French in USA game for the gold medal match, it literally had to do with a shoe size. Like Gabby Williams' toe was on the line. So if her toe was like, if her shoe was a seven and not a nine, it would have been a three and it would have been gold for
It
France.
it would have been over with.
Mm.
Yes. So we put our top tier basketball players on that court and we still had this much margin of difference. I don't think that Caitlin Clark is mature enough to have played last year, but I do think that she already has an automatic nod to
Yeah.
2028
Oh yeah.
in
Oh yeah.
LA. Now, my thing is, LA was the first Olympics that USA women's basketball won their first gold medal with Pat Summitt
Mm.
at the helm. Pat Summitt was the coach. In 2028, it's going to again be in Los Angeles. And Carol Lawson is from the Pat Summitt tree. Carol Lawson is the head coach. Team USA has won 8 consecutive gold medals. Do you think that it's going to be just some easy task to get
No.
9 when we took it for the gold from France in France? They're coming to our neighborhood now.
Men and women.
Yes.
And then
And
women. We stole
men and
boy,
women.
cause yeah.
And they probably gonna take the men's.
Oh, they are. They are.
Yeah, I think so.
They are.
I
We're
think
I
cooked
so.
mean,
on the men's
give
side. I'm
Paolo
sorry.
give Paolo on the team, but hey, but yeah, like I'm very nervous about that. But I think that I, USA basketball is bigger than Caitlin Clark, and I think that there's a different mindset you have to come with to play USA basketball. And I don't know if she has that. I talk about championship mentality all the time, and she does not have championship mentality yet. She hasn't even won a commissioner's cup.
Mm.
She didn't play. She sat on the bench. But she did have the champagne showers.
Yeah.
I thought you
Anyway,
was giving grace, man. Come on, dog. I
I
I
gave
ain't
it
bring
up.
you here on this. And then you told me to hold on for what? So she can go in on her more about not being
I
on the
wanted
United
her.
States team.
I wanted an expert opinion on the USA team, man.
Shut
That
up.
was a big
Like,
story last
you are
year.
irritating. Like,
But
I
Oh
ain't gonna
listen,
lie. T Ward, Jaylen. Don't be surprised if we get a new group chat and I'll be up here next week like, yo, welcome to Out of Bounds. It's me, T Ward, Jaylen, da da
No,
da.
don't do him like that.
Hey, and do it. Hey, do it. Next thing you know,
No.
people gonna be like, hey, what happened to Miguel?
I don't know who that guy is.
I don't
Anyways.
know.
But
Yeah,
uh from the Nafisa thing into the CBA discussion, because they is gonna have CBA discussions, and I think this is probably gonna be one of the hardest, longest drawn out CBA discussions in probably sports history, just because of where the WNBA is growing as a whole,
Yeah.
just because of where the player talent pool, and the player celebrity, and the player like game is growing as a whole. Like so, the player association and the league definitely going through it. What do y'all think? Like as far as the CBA, how can the league improve not just the player revenue, um, but just things about the game overall, and probably even the marketing and things like that.
they need more advertising.
More
Sometimes
advertisement.
you don't even know the game is on.
Mm.
Yeah,
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 Mm-hmm.
Just look
yeah.
through
I
the
ain't gonna
channel
lie.
We
like,
need
oh,
more. Yeah, yeah.
faces are playing.
Yeah,
yeah.
that is
It do
true.
feel like the only time I do see a WNBA commercial is during a WNBA game. I see it, which doesn't make sense because I'm already watching the game. So you showing me a WNBA commercial
Yeah,
trying to make me
yeah,
watch the game
yeah.
already that I'm watching is crazy. Like I think they should, and not only that, I think the only other time I see is like the NBA finals. They'll get like one big commercial like for the NBA finals where they have the NBA players involved and they'll say, no, I watch WNBA, da da da, just like that. And they'll be like, oh yeah, WNBA starting, and that'll be the only thing you see. So you
Mm-hmm.
definitely right about that. I definitely think they need more commercials, more marketing for that.
But you really have to think about the accessibility that people have to the WNBA app, the accessibility people have to internet, the accessibility people have to cable. People don't always have the accessibility to those things, so then it limits the viewership. And
Yeah,
the viewers that don't have the access to that sometimes usually look like us. So those are some of the fans that get separated from being able to have access to those viewers. I mean, those views of the game. And then the app is just absolutely trash. Like, you can't watch
yeah.
certain games, or then they schedule the games 7:38 and 9. What?
And then
Who
and
can?
then and then and then they schedule like 2 or 3 games at the same time. Like,
Right.
Yep.
And like 3 games on one day, 2 days with no games, 4 games on another, and then one on another. It's
right.
wild. But the CBA, some of the things that the women are looking for in the CBA are benefits for after they stop playing the game. If you work a job, you get a retirement usually that you can buy into.
Yeah,
And the W does not have that for their athletes. They want better facilities so that they can be at the top of their game. They want better physicians. They
yeah,
want the benefits that they shouldn't even have to ask for. So I want them to lock out until they, and then we
yeah,
have Unrival. We have Unrival. We'll be good.
we need they need Unrivaled.
yeah,
They need Unrivaled because that whole Brittany Griner situation with her
Yes.
going to Russia and stuff like that. Like, granted, I get it was for a weed pen and this like that, but and like Russia basically seen that as a bargaining chip. You
Exactly.
can't have situations like that again. Like
Exactly.
yeah,
where they gotta go to different countries to get paid during the off season because
Hmm.
they don't have no alternative for America or American off season basketball. So they need things like Unrivaled and what's the other one? Athletes
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 Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Athletes Unlimited. So they
Mhm.
need stuff like that. for real.
They do.
Mhm.
They
Another
do.
thing I seen that tricked me out, that pissed me off for like no no good valid reason. I got pissed off. Is we was watching the game last night, and Jaylen was like, "Yeah, these the same referees that called the Mercury and Lynx
Yeah.
game." I said, "How the fuck?" I said every playoff series, because I'm used to the NBA, I'm used to the NFL, I'm used
Yeah.
to baseball. Every playoff series has their own referee crew.
On set of
hmm
refs.
How
Even
the
college football has
hell?
their own set of refs.
Yeah. How the hell do you expect a referee crew that is already like not calling the games like they supposed to, but
Mhm.
now you got them calling two playoff at some point, and like
And,
that's
mi- and
that's
mind
that's crazy.
and mind you, they calling the win or go home game.
Exactly.
Like that's what
That's
made it
not.
even
Game
crazier.
fives.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's why I was like, that don't make sense. Like every
I was
playoff
like,
series should have their own like referee thing, and
Exactly.
that goes with what Nafisa was saying. Like
Mhm.
you have to have, because granted, like I get you supposed to call, but you're supposed to call the games the same way down the line. But even in the NBA, you might have one series that's different. You might have two
hmm
teams that play small ball, so you're looking more at fouls as far as um probably steals, or you're looking at more perimeter fouls and stuff like that. And when they
Mhm.
go on the inside, you might let them play more.
Right.
They're smaller athletes. Then you got teams that run something top heavy. So you're looking more into the inside of the defense and stuff like that. You're looking into more of them like crashing into each other and calling those fouls. So like I feel like the WNBA, they probably had games like that too. And when you have one referee you have one referee staff coming from another game, and then you put them in a whole different style of another game.
Right.
That's kind of like that's crazy.
yeah, that was
And then
crazy.
another thing we have to put into perspective is the fact that a lot of these refs are the same refs that come from women's college basketball. So they come
Mm.
and they play, or they, ref all season for um, college, and then they have 6 weeks, and then they go right into WNBA. So they're just as exhausted as the rookies that come in and don't get a break, kind of sort of between college and the pros. So I think
Yeah.
that they're not paid enough. So they don't do the job in the way that sometimes they would do if they got paid more. So everybody needs to be paid more at this point.
I ain't gonna lie,
But
they're gonna have
it
to pay them.
frustrates me to see plays happen right in front of the ref's face. And they just, yeah. I
I'll
just
allow
can't.
it.
Right.
Exactly.
Then
I love it.
you have situations where the coaches call it out, and then you want to do stuff like fine them and stuff like that. Or the call be so egregious. Like you got the Lynx coach Kathy coming off the bench, cussing the ref out, like which is understandable, like because the call was so egregious. Like you make the game like that. You make situations like that happen when you on the field.
Yeah.
You do. Well,
No, it's facts.
Kathy did say during All Star break that the officiating needed to get better because of the simple fact that the speed of the game is um, different than it was like a few years ago. It's faster, and the players are stronger. So they're going to have more consistent officiating, even though I think they should have that anyway. That's the least you could do,
Yeah.
is be consistent.
And then you keep expanding the league. You're adding more teams. So it feels like you should get that refereeing at least, because you're gonna need more referees. So you should get some kind of structure going on with your refereeing right now before you start adding all these other teams. You have Philly come in, you have Toronto, and all these other teams.
Hmm. I wish that there was, even with all other sports, I wish there was a guideline to officiating where if somebody, if like the head officiator sees that a play was egregious, then you at least get a tick or like some type of fine or something, so that maybe that'll encourage you not to do that again or maybe look better or whatever the case is, but or not call top games anymore. Like
Yeah,
there
cause
should be some type of offense because
No,
of
it
yeah,
don't.
cause yeah, cause after last night seeing Jewel blow up Lexi Hall like that was kind of crazy. I was like, I wasn't expecting you to be that strong now, girl. Now calm down a little bit.
That was
Lexi's
crazy.
strong too, man.
Yeah,
That girl, she's good.
That
She's
boy,
good.
you'd have thought you was a linebacker or something for real.
Oh,
She
for
came around the
real.
screen and she was like, boom. I was like, golly.
She said she gotta earn her 249 some type of way because the
But
threes are
so
not always going in.
Right.
We're not
That's
gonna do that. We're not gonna do
That's
that because
crazy.
I need them to go in for the Aces to get this win. Let's get
speak,
that's
three.
funny, bro.
speaking of the Aces, we got the WNBA finals. We got
Hmm.
the Las Vegas Aces with people like Jewel Lloyd, people like Chelsea Gray, people like forgetting somebody.
Jackie
Chelsea,
The
Young.
MVP,
Jackie Jackie
Jackie
Young, that's
Young,
right. I'm forgetting
Dana
somebody.
Evans.
Dana Evans. Oh, Dana Evans, she's a good one.
Can we
Um,
go with
am I
Asia
forgetting somebody
Wilson?
else?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
GOAT,
she had a
Asia.
good
Can
she had a
Four-time
good game.
MVP, the GOAT herself, Asia Wilson. And then you got the Mercury with Elisa Thomas. You got
That's why she's the
you got
GOAT.
you got Sabatu Sabali. I hope I'm saying that right.
Tattoo. Mm-hmm.
Satu, I'm saying that right.
You
And
got Tattoo.
Tattoo.
Kalia Cooper, right?
Kalia Copper. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then they got my wife on their team personally, Kalani Brown.
Who's
So
your wife?
Kalani Brown.
Kalani
Okay.
Brown.
I
You
love
can't go
Kalani.
wrong with that.
Yeah. So
Buddy, buddy. Uh huh. And then
anyway,
you also have Dewana
um
Bonner. We have Dewana Bonner on the Mercury as well.
also had the one about
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
So
Yeah, I ain't gonna she came in clutch that game.
She did come in clutch. Two huge threes to change the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
so I think this the Mercury first time back in the finals and this they first time in the finals without Tarasi?
Tarasi, yeah.
Without
Yep, with
Tarasi.
that Taurasi.
But this
Mm-hmm.
is the Aces um three
Third and
Third time out of 4 years.
third
three out
time
of
out of
4 years.
4 years. Crazy.
34 years.
Crazy.
Sounds
That's
like a
nuts.
dynasty to me.
It do. It do.
It
It do
is.
sound like a dynasty.
If they win, it's a
Um
dynasty.
Right.
if they win it's a dynasty.
Agreed. Agreed.
That's
Agreed.
three.
I,
That's 3 and 5.
Yep.
yeah,
And
I think
if
so.
That's a
you
I
look
think we
dynasty.
can
at
call
it,
it a,
Asia Wilson's only been in the league for 8 years.
right.
And 8 of those years, 4 times you've been to the
Best
final.
player in the league. Uh,
Like, there's not enough said. And that's why I think I also have a little bit of a issue sometimes with this whole CC narrative and CC effect because right now the prime is Asia Wilson.
yeah, she
Like,
Yeah.
definitely the LeBron of the league.
right,
Yeah.
Like she's legit the most dominant player in the league. There's
right,
nothing she
Definitely.
can't do.
right.
So before we get in this preview thing, I do it's just a topic I just thought of because me and Jalen just found. I think Jalen probably already knew, but I just found this out yesterday watching stuff because I was researching because I'm like, first off, Fran ain't finna get up here and like disrespect me on my own shit. Like it ain't gonna happen like that.
Never.
So, but no, while I was watching, I found out that after next year, Asia Wilson becomes a free agent.
This year.
Yeah.
I
After
think it's this year. They're
they
almost,
said 2026.
well, maybe I'll have to look that up. Maybe you
Yeah,
got
yeah, cause
me.
I thought
Because
yeah,
the
cause I thought it was
YouTuber
after
said,
next season.
yeah,
Maybe you got
the
me.
YouTuber said 2026. So that's what I'm saying next year. But either way, do you think? Because I think she should, even if she doesn't go nowhere.
Mhm.
I think she should test free agency. And I just think that's just for the betterment of the league because
What?
I said even if she doesn't go nowhere, even if she doesn't go nowhere,
You
I feel
want
like
her to
she
have
should
a
test the league.
decision type of
Hold
thing?
on. I don't want her to have a decision. Hold on. Let's be honest. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Okay. I get it. Because back in 2010,
Mhm.
the whole thing was nobody goes nowhere. If you're a star, you don't go nowhere. You
Mhm.
stay here no matter what. Listen, until LeBron James was like,
I'm taking my
taking my
talents
talents
to
to South
Miami.
Beach.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, everybody tests free agency. Everybody asks for players just feel comfortable just going into there and just asking for trades now. And you don't have that until you get somebody that, you know, somebody that goes ahead and takes all the hits for everybody first
Right.
do that because LeBron did take all the hits to do that for real.
Mhm.
I feel like even if he didn't do the decision thing, which was crazy amongst himself to do the
Mhm.
decision thing, which was he said just probably the most stupidest shit he done did. But
It
even without
was.
that, he was gonna get blamed for it.
Right.
He was gonna get blamed because you ain't never seen nothing like that before. So I feel like she has to like at least test it. I don't know. Like I
You
would
know,
like to see her test.
Just test the waters.
Just test it.
Just test it. Just see.
Yeah,
Just
Because
see
I
what
feel like
beer.
see what's
I
out
feel
there.
like
That's
they'll make
all.
all the other teams be like, listen, man, we gotta make this star on our team happy because it's, they might leave. Might go
so
somewhere.
the only way I feel like that would happen is if they do not get her extra help next year. They brought Drew Lloyd in, and it wasn't, I think, the trade they thought it was going to be. And Asia Wilson still had to carry a heavy load. I think that
Yep.
they need to get her some help. And if they don't, then yeah, she definitely can, look into free agency. But I also know Asia to be a very loyal and committed person. And the way that they treat her in Las Vegas is like chef's kiss. Why would you leave a place that treats you that way? And I mean, it's just almost like New York firing their coach a year after they won the chip. Like Asia leave
That
Las
was
Vegas
stupid.
when they just got to the finals and won that ring.
Oh no, man, they
Yeah,
gonna
that was
kill me in your
wild.
live for saying that. But yeah, I think personally she should
Think about
test
it.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
wherever Asia
at least
Wilson
think about
goes,
it.
wherever Asia Wilson goes, I'm going to.
Yeah,
Period.
I respect
Same.
that because
Same over here.
I'm the same way about you know Miss Powell. Come on.
oh man, I know if she leave, I need Vegas to burn her jersey like they do everybody else, like the NBA do.
And they
Burn that
won't.
shit.
And they won't.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
That's the most stupidest shit to me. Like you spend hundreds of
Right.
dollars on this
On a
person.
jersey.
This
I
person is
guess you.
leaving.
I
They're
guess
they're
you.
making billions of dollars. They don't
Not
know you
doing it.
worth nothing. And
Not
then you
doing
like,
it.
fuck it. I'm finna say bye. And then you think that's gonna be like, oh nah, man. Michael in Indiana done burnt my jersey. I gotta go back. I can't do this.
Not only that, but you burned the jersey and then the man came back.
Right.
That was so funny
You
when
could have
Yeah,
LeBron
kept
did
that
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 was
shit.
pointless.
jersey.
It was people that put on that was I was putting on burnt up Cavaliers jersey. When he came back, they had burnt. Some people had burnt Cavaliers jerseys. Like, I knew you'd come back.
Yeah, I knew he was coming back.
I told you he was coming back. I told you.
And look, they kept the remains like, hey, look, man, he'll be back probably.
That's what I would have done.
But
Probably
for
not.
Probably.
the WNBA finals, I pretty much feel like I know what everybody gonna pick, but like who y'all picking to win out of the Mercury and Aces, and why y'all picking the Aces?
And why y'all fucking
And,
Y'all
look, it's
Aces.
just crazy how you just
y'all,
automatically assume everybody was picking the
right?
Aces though.
y'all picking the Aces. Everybody picking the Aces.
Well, I'm
Everybody.
picking the Aces because of
I got the ace.
Adebayo.
Miss who? Miss Adebayo.
Adebayo.
Miss Adebayo.
Miss Alabaya.
We'll take it. Or is it Mr. Wilson?
Definitely Mister. It's
Hey, I
definitely
think
Mister
it's Mr.
Angel
Wilson for
Wilson.
sure.
It's
Mr.
Mr.
Wilson.
Bam Wilson. Not gonna lie.
It's Bam Wilson.
Yeah, no, for real.
I'm
It's
just
so
kidding.
funny because every time she makes the crazy shots that she do, we be in the Discord watching the game, and then people like, yeah, they need to teach. She need to teach Bam that. I'm like, ain't no way in hell.
You can't teach him that.
Bam. Get
No,
him.
no,
Get
no,
him
I ain't
away.
gonna lie. Watching the game last night was just funny, bro. Because it's like every time she made it, hey man, Bam need to get in the lab with her.
Bam needs
Ain't
to
no
take
saving
notes.
him.
Man,
But what I will
Oh,
say about Bam,
speaking of Asia,
mhm.
did y'all see where Wendell Carter was like me and Angel were 11-0 today?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He says that. I was like,
wait, Wendell Carter said
The-
they're
yeah,
11-0
Yeah,
Bam and
11,
Asia.
him and
yeah,
Angel were 11-0 Bam and Asia.
I ain't
How
gonna
y'all
lie.
feel about that?
First off,
Ain't no
Bam.
chance.
First off, Bam is murking Wendell. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Bam, Bam is murking Wendell on everything. And as much as I love Angel, she need to tell Wendell to shut the hell up. Cause ain't no way she want to go one on one with.
Ain't gonna be no 11-0.
It's just like just the way she is like, she plays a very similar game like Dirk Nowitzki to the
Yeah.
point where that fadeaway shot she got is
Right.
unguardable. You
Yeah,
can't do nothing.
it's
You just
lethal.
putting your
Yep.
hand up.
Chef's
It's lethal.
kiss.
I was,
Yeah.
But I will say, Angel Reese always gives Nafisa Collier and Asia Wilson a run for their money. And usually their efficiency is at an all time low when they play Angel Reese.
I think
So
Mm.
Angel's a great player.
I give credit where credit is due. And
mhm.
Angel is like, in my opinion, I think that she really had there are a lot of similarities to Asia's game. So I can't wait to see Angel just bloom and blossom.
No, for real.
hmm Back to the subject though, you know, I'm going with Asia Wilson and the Aces
Oh
until
wow.
right.
Oh wow.
Oh
That's
wow.
crazy. Dang.
Oh, dang. I
Did
wouldn't
I
have
just say
known.
I'm going with Asia Wilson in the Aces until the wheels fall off, and then I'm still gonna be in the car when the rims is rolled. Okay, I am. But the caveat is, I don't think there's a lose-lose situation for true WNBA fans because Alyssa Thomas has been in this league like driving and playing and gritty and grinding for a long time and has not got
Hmm.
even a fourth of the respect that she should have. She has two torn labrums
And still hooping.
and still averaging a double double, most sometimes triples.
Triple. I feel like she will have a triple double this finals.
Yeah,
If anybody,
she's having at least
if
two.
anybody can do it,
Yeah.
she's gonna do it.
Well, she has to, in order for the Mercury to win, she has to have a triple double and she has to have at least 16 points.
Yeah, and look, I was just telling. Well, I don't know who I was
At
talking to.
least.
I was like,
Mhm.
look, in order for Phoenix to win, Zatu had to have at least 20 plus. AT had to have like 15 plus,
Mhm.
and then Kalia, I don't know what
Yeah,
she
I don't
gonna do,
know.
but
I
she
don't
got to
know.
do something.
The thing that the commonality that the Aces and the Mercury have are that they are both at times inconsistent.
Yeah,
So
I can
I
agree.
think that makes for an even better finals. And there was a markup about who some like maybe Bleacher Report had as the people going to the finals. It was Minnesota, it was New York, and then it was Atlanta, and then it was other with the Mercury and the Aces and somebody else. And I guess the other has won.
Yep.
And
So
look,
it should be
as sad as I am, it should have been Atlanta, but
you know what? Even if Atlanta had beat Indy, which I wish y'all did, so we wouldn't have had to watch that bench mob as long as we did. They was not running through Vegas. Okay. Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray, go Gamecocks. But no, go pow pow, but no.
oh god,
Sorry, Jaylen.
I'm going with it's okay, it's okay.
That's
I
funny.
think I think the Mercury can pull it off.
Hmm?
I think the Mercury can pull it off though.
You say you think the Mercury what?
I think the Mercury can pull it off.
I mean, the way that we've seen these playoffs and this season go, it's anybody's game.
Right.
And like I said, I if my aces ended up losing, I am still gonna be acting like we won because Dewana Bonner and AT what Dewana went through in Indiana and now is doing in Phoenix. Stop.
Hmm.
Right.
Like good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. But yeah.
I hope they go ahead and win, man. Kalani can get a ring.
Anyway.
That'll be my finals MVP.
No.
Uh,
She gonna have to go through the MVP and the defensive player of the year. Okay? The
listen,
defensive player of the year times three and the MVP times four.
What
listen, man. It
I
ain't all
mean,
about numbers with me.
Okay, well then the two-time world champion Asia Wilson too.
Hey, man, it ain't all about championships for me, man. It's all
Okay,
about
well then the two-time gold
Instagram,
medalist then.
Instagrams and 6'7". That's all I care about.
Instagrams
I,
is 6'7".
you know what I
6'7".
care about? I care about the ones that have statues before 30.
That's cool, man. She got a statue. That's cool. Listen,
Period.
Alani, I'll build you a statue. Don't worry about that. You don't need that. I get some popsicle sticks and
That is
go
funny.
ahead.
He
That
said
is
popsicle sticks. It's crazy.
no, I
It's a
do think
look.
it should be very interesting though. It should be very interesting. Sachi is
Yeah,
gonna have to definitely play. And I
yeah,
just
she
want to
has to.
see like the two MVP top candidates, in my opinion, go head to head.
I definitely want to see Alyssa and Asia go at
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't
That's
know. I think the Aces do got a good elite team for real.
They
Watching them
got a
against
super
the Fever.
team at this point.
Nah, they
who
definitely
has
do.
the super team.
Damn near.
Definitely do.
Vegas.
Felt like it. It felt like
Well, what I will say is that at least five of them have championships already, so they do take
Exactly.
experience. They take experience into it. So I mean, the only thing that's new about the format is the 7 games. You have to win four. I think you have to win four.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got to win four.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, they doing best of seven, so you got to win. They gonna
Yeah.
have to win four out of seven.
Mm.
So we
I know
getting
they're
to it,
tired.
huh?
I know they're tired. Like this season has been longer. They added more games, so they're like tired as heck at this point.
Oh, both said so. I'm gonna say it. They might have a good little rest though. The CBA might
Oh
have a
Oh
good
yeah.
no,
little,
for real.
good
Oh
little
No,
break
for
coming
real.
up. They might have a good little break coming up. So
yeah. Just
they go.
extend and rival.
Yeah,
Extend and rival.
yeah.
Hmm.
They definitely and unrivaled is 3-on-3, right?
Yeah. And then they do the 1v1.
So with the right, I heard something about they possibly could go to 5v5 eventually.
I wouldn't want them to go.
I mean, I feel like you stick to your what made your league what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that
Yeah.
maybe in the next 5 or 10 years, maybe, but for right now, I think the
And I just
three on
stick with
three is
3v3.
really, yeah. I think the 3-on-3, so when I went to Unrival, it was the most intimate setting. We were sitting amongst coaches, I was sitting near Skylar Diggins, Chelsea Gray, Aaliyah Boston's mom, a few coaches from the league. Teresa Witherspoon was around us, and my wife had a conversation with her. So Unrival's just a different type of brand that you just really have to go and see. It's worth it. It's so much fun.
I ain't gonna
And they
lie.
play half court too, just like is it half court like Big Three or is it full court?
It's not half court, but it's a shorter court. So it's two sides, but just shorter.
Okay.
I was about to say that's
You know
like
who
Ice
needs
Cube the Big Five.
You know who needs to go to Unrival?
Ooh.
Because Unrival is a development league.
Ooh. Who needs to
Caitlin Clark needs to go to Unrival.
All right, man. So we're getting towards the end of the podcast. Listen, man. I didn't want this to be a bash Caitlin episode. God damn.
I wasn't expecting this.
I'm defending her for my
I
life.
wasn't
They
either.
loving this shit. They just laughing and giggling. And I'm just up here fighting for my life. Golden, put your fucking hands down. Oh man. I feel like Caitlin gonna be all right though. I feel like once she come back from the groin injury, I feel like she's gonna improve on the game. She's gonna work hard. She's gonna come back. She's gonna show you.
Not many players can go, in the off season and not go overseas or not go to one of these other development leagues. So it should be very interesting what kind of training she ends up getting, and if she can stay away from the golf course long enough to be in the gym. But we'll see. I'm excited.
Rosé's last call.
I'm excited to see Caitlin Clark year 3.
Whatever, man. We don't
Oh, for real.
I guess I'm not going to be invited back. That's fine.
This is your
Oh, no,
first
you
and
will.
last.
I know you.
Oh, shit.
So we get towards the end, and one of the things that we do at the end is we will do a band list. So of course we do parlays and stuff like that. So every week he has somebody on the band list. He just added Arch Manning on there the other week because Arch Manning just don't look.
Trash.
Yeah, trash. Costing everybody money.
I'm a Texas fan. Trash.
Man.
So, and then he was gonna put Brandon Thomas Jr. on there from Jacksonville Jaguars, but you said you found him, right, Seaward?
Yeah, I found it. He was catching last week, so I'm gonna take him off the band list.
So, who you got on the band list this week?
Me?
This week, I got 2 people on the band list. Well,
okay.
Oh Lord.
One person and one group.
Okay.
One person in the group. Wait. Time out. A group.
Out of bounds.
Group.
You can't put them on parlays. You can't put them on parlays. First one's gonna be the WNBA refs.
I approve of that. I approve of that.
I definitely do.
Y'all too inconsistent for us.
Yeah.
Y'all messing with our money on the parlays.
They definitely do. They definitely be messing with money.
One minute you want to call it like the 80s, and the next one, new generation. Pick one.
Right.
Nah,
Right.
Hey, I'm
facts.
gonna need you to figure out what you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They need to figure it
yeah,
out.
what you want to be.
Right.
And the second
Who's the
one,
one? Yeah.
the worst leadership on the planet, according to P. WNBA commissioner. His
Catch
name
the Eagle
Cappy.
first.
Bam.
Yeah.
Man. Man. I ain't gonna be surprised. She gotta quit.
I won't be surprised if she doesn't hand out that championship trophy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If I'm the NBA, you gotta quit.
Period.
We finna go in CBA discussions and stuff like that. Nah, you gotta quit, man. We can't.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna slow down
You
the
don't check on your
process.
players after they get hurt.
Right.
You said
Right.
they should be thanking God that you got them that deal.
Yeah,
They
on
need to
their
be on their
knees.
knees.
On their
Right.
knees.
Yeah, that
Saying
part
that
took me
saying
out.
right. Saying
This
that in
one
the
is
league that's
misogynistic, right?
right. Saying that as a white woman in a league that's like 80% black, probably even more, and telling them they need to get on their knees and thank you for anything is crazy.
It's wild.
Crazy.
It's wild. Like you
Wild
gotta
work.
understand how crazy that sounds. Like, yeah, you gotta go. But I ain't gonna lie,
Exactly.
I think y- you know something though, the WNBA always stand up for everybody else. They always
Mm,
stand up for LGBTQ. They always stand up for
mm.
Black Lives Matter. They always stand up for everything else. But it's time for them to stand up for themselves, and it's time for other people to stand up for them too. I think it's time for the fans and stuff to demand that too.
So
Just
true.
Hmm.
because without them, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't watching the WNBA without the players.
Nah,
Like
for real.
it's the players that got me. Like Caitlyn got me there, but then all the other players on top of that, they made you continue. They made you continue watching. But like
Hmm.
without them, I'm not watching it. That's for
Agreed.
sure.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, and they
Agreed.
There
they need to
was.
learn from the NBA because the NBA is starting to learn that very hard. That without your players being stars, without marketing your players the right way, without treating your players the right way, or putting them on, making them feel bigger than life, nobody wants to watch your game.
Exactly.
Right.
Nah, for real. Nah, that's
Nobody wants to watch
facts.
it. So yeah. Okay. So the last thing we got is Rosé's last call. And usually this would be crazy question. I'm not gonna lie though. This WNBA Fran here. I figured I was gonna be tired from all the defending Caitlin Clark and all the fighting Caitlin Clark because I knew none of y'all niggas was gonna help. So I
Oh
knew I was by
wow! Hold
myself.
on. Wait a
You
minute.
put your hands up. You shut the hell up. so so this last call is it's probably not as spicy. It takes a little bit more thinking than anything. So with the WNBA always expanding, let's say that the WNBA reaches out to you and they say, "Hey, we're expanding even more. We need to put a team somewhere that this doesn't already have an expansion team or already has a team. So, where would you want a team to go? Not only that, we will give you one star player.
Mm.
They'll give you one star player to build, and then on top of that, let's just say and this part is just for fun. Let's just say your starting five will be this star player and four either fictional characters
Mm.
or for celebrities or whatever, non-basketball players. So
Okay, bet.
and
So
then
okay.
and then you can have any legend, basketball legend, whether it's WNBA or NBA coach your team. So
Bet. Okay.
Oh,
uh,
okay.
I'm gonna start since Fran's the guest. I'm gonna start with Fran. So Fran, what number one, what city would your team be in? Number two, what star? Number three, who will be the other four players on your team? And lastly, who will be the coach?
Perfect. So I'm going with Charlotte. Bring back the Charlotte sting. I'm going with Asia Wilson as my star. Then I'm going with, sorry, Jaylen, but Alicia Gray. I'm going with Pow Pow. I'm going with Aaliyah Boston. And the fifth, let me see the fifth. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm open to my fifth. But we're gonna be coached by the legendary Hall of Famer, Dawn Michelle Staley.
I think it's
Period.
Don.
Oh wait, I'll take Joyce Edwards too.
Oh, okay, nice, nice. I like that.
I have a quick question. Who invited her?
Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat.
Man,
You did.
because whoever invited her needs to be fired. Because like, ain't no way she just
Well,
did.
T Ward, it looks
How's
like
that, Jalen?
T Ward looks like it's gonna be just me and you next week.
God
Uh,
dang! Dang!
Oh
Dang,
no.
Jalen.
Jalen want to fire himself. Okay. All right, Jalen. So who would be your team? What city? What star? The other four players and the coach.
Okay. And you said a city that's not already like got like a date or something set
Yeah.
already.
So not Detroit. It could be
Okay.
another city in Michigan.
Because honestly, I don't think any of the cities in Michigan really deserve anything. Because they
Oh,
they
God
because
damn.
they act like they too good for stuff or whatever. But
Okay.
honestly, it might be a wild take, but I'll go ahead and put a team in Milwaukee. Just I know it sounds kind of crazy, but
All right,
I mean,
Milwaukee.
hey, hey,
um,
you hey.
a star player.
Who will be your star?
Shoot, give me. Mm, no, what? Forget it. Give me Fee. I'll take Fee.
Okay. All right. And who will be the other four players? This round out
Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and take some people off of Fran list. Go ahead, give me my girl Leash and Powell, of course.
Ow.
Come on, it's only right.
Only right.
And you said it don't have to be just like WNBA players.
Oh, it doesn't have to be.
Hmm.
It could be fictional characters. It could be celebrities.
Oh yeah, this gonna be good.
Well, can I add Black Panther to mine?
No,
Black Panther.
you know she an Aces fan. She trying to build a whole super team. That's crazy. I
Damn, she
heard
building
about
this.
y'all.
She building the
Y'all
Avengers
had
for real.
listen. They had everybody over there in Las Vegas at one point. I remember I seen
No,
Candace
he
Parker
did.
come out of retirement. I said, God
Yes.
Yeah, I
damn. I'm like, now wait a minute.
said, damn.
But
Candace, Rain Tracer.
but
Jalen,
let me sure forget it. Let me get Glorilla out there. I feel like she can put up a couple good buckets. Give me give me Megan Thee Stallion. I know it sounds crazy. And then
In Milwaukee,
yeah, why not?
it's
And
cold.
then my last person, better forget it. Give me Lola Bunny.
Period.
We getting real buckets out
Okay.
here. We getting real buckets out here.
That's a good pick. Who would
Come
be
on, we getting
yours?
real buckets. And then my coach,
Any NBA, WNBA.
you know, I don't really know much about the past, but I heard good things about this person specifically, and it was my like one of my great grandma's like favorite players. Give give me Deanna Nolan. Come on,
Hmm.
look out. And was it something else after that, or that's it?
That was it, I think.
Your
Oh, the
team's
Milwaukee. They
your
call it the
team
Milwaukee.
your team's definitely not beating mine.
They'll be the Milwaukee what?
Oh, Milwaukee.
Hmm.
I really didn't think of a team name,
All
but
right, I'd ask you. All right, Golden. What city would you put the team?
All right. So for me, my city, this used to be a team, actually. The San Antonio Superstars. Bringing them back. And I am going to start my franchise with Aaliyah Boston.
mm,
My players, um, hmm, she don't play no more, but when she did, Liz Cambage, um, I'll throw, I'll throw.
You ain't got nothing bad to say about Liz Cambay's friend.
I mean, I thought we was about to leave, so I didn't want to get started.
So let me get this straight. You sat up here, you bad mouth Caitlin. Somebody who all she says is no comment, no comment. Oh, she don't say enough. Liz been saying too damn much.
Yes.
Liz said a whole bunch.
Yes.
yeah.
Ah,
Wait,
She better
hey,
not say
wait.
anything else to that
I have
Nigerian team.
I
She
have a
better not
quick
say
question.
anything else to the Nigerian team. They will find her.
Wait, can I add a sixth
uh,
person?
but
what?
Not a 6-person, no, because
but
you
You
said
ain't
you
got
had
no
to
it's,
names
pick.
on
it's,
your team.
why you trying to add more people? Why you trying to add
the
six man
Stallions,
for?
the Milwaukee Stallions.
Milwaukee who?
Stallions. I
Milwaukee
like that.
Stallion.
Yeah, I like that name.
Okay.
Nigga, call me
Let's
But
Megan
see.
Thee Stallion.
okay.
That
Can
sound like
I
a
add like a six person though? Possibly. Cause I mean, to be fair, she did try to add Black Panther.
okay.
Okay, well then I need a 6-person
I
too.
mean,
You just try to add Black
God, so
Panther.
we had 6 men everywhere.
No,
Jesus.
I only have 4 people, so that's why I added Black
Only got
Panther.
four.
But
Only got
I'll take Cheryl Swoops.
say Sarah.
I'll take
Okay.
Cheryl Miller.
All right.
Man,
Sarah Miller. Okay.
I'm
Who would be your
I'm
sixth
taking.
person?
Oh,
look, nobody want to hear this, but it's everybody worst nightmare. Give me Kennedy Carter. Like
Ooh, that's
Kitty.
good.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
good.
All
That's
right.
good. That's
So
good. That's good.
so so I said
Wow.
Liz Cambage. Give me Sanaa Lathan from USC and Love and Basketball. Give me her. I need her.
Okay.
Love
All
that.
right.
I need her. Um, Diana Taurasi because I'm gonna need them threes.
Okay.
And then let me see. Oh, head coach.
Well, you still got two more people, but they pick.
Oh, two more people. Okay. Give me Lauren Jackson.
Okay.
okay.
One more.
Mhm.
And then one more.
Mhm.
Shoot, one more. Rebecca Lobo.
Okay.
Mm,
That's a good one.
that's a good pick.
Is it?
And then my head coach, head coach Phil Jackson. I ain't gonna lie.
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Okay. All right. All
Put that
right.
triangle offense. Put that
And what's
triangle offense up in there.
and you said the San Antonio Silver Stars, right?
Yep, Silver
All right.
Stars.
Okay. All right, T Ward. Where you gonna put your team at?
You know I'm gonna put him. Duval.
Duval. All right. Who will be the star?
Star player.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Paige. Paige Becker.
You gonna pick Paige Becker. Okay. All
Right.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Who gonna be the four starters and who gonna be the six man?
I'm gonna go Alicia Gray from New Jersey.
Okay.
Uh, I'm gonna go with Golden and get some Laker.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna go Pow Pow.
Pow Pow. Okay.
Dubs in the chat.
You can't get mad because people
I'm
pick
just
Pow
like,
Pow now. Come on.
Come
Damn.
on, Jalen. Come on, Jalen. Stop being like that. Come on, fam.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Y'all got it. Cause
uh,
who messes this?
Go ahead.
give me Kelsey Plum.
You got Kelsey Plum. Hey
Mm-hmm.
man. All right. Darren Waller. Okay.
I'm just like,
Darren
And then you
Waller.
got you got one more. You got one more.
mm, give me a Satu.
Two. Hey, two. And who will be the coach?
I'm gonna go get Pat Riley.
Pat
Pat
Riley.
Riley.
Okay.
Pat
That's a
Riley.
good one. And what would be the name of your team? It would be Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Duval Warriors. I don't know.
Duval, Duval Warriors.
Duval Warriors.
Okay.
Duval having a team called the Warriors. It's crazy. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I'll be last. I think the place I will pick is a place that I don't really hear about. Will be Boston. Just for the fact that Boston just got a deep sports history, all that. Um, First star I will pick is definitely gonna be the god herself, Caitlin Clark. Is gonna be my star, so my team is already better than everybody else's. Um, first player I'm gonna pick is Kalani Brown. You know what I'm saying? Mostly she gonna be sitting on the bench by me. Um, and the next and the next player I'm gonna pick is Odyssey Sims. Because Odyssey Sims balled out. The next
Yeah.
player I'm gonna pick is let's see. Um Next player I'm gonna pick is Vivica A. Fox from
Period.
Joanna, man. Um the next player I'm gonna pick is the little girl, the little black girl from Space Jam that said, "You ain't Charles Barkley. You ain't nothing. Get out of here." She was hooping. She was
She
hooping. I
was
ain't gonna lie.
hooping.
She did her
She
thing.
was
She was
hooping.
hooping.
She was
She
hooping
was
though. She
hooping.
was hooping.
I think the next player I'm gonna pick. Let's see. Trying to hurry up. Next player I'm gonna pick is, of course, I think I need somebody rough. I need somebody tough. I need somebody who gonna get down there, who gonna throw balls, who gonna fight with people.
Oh
Give
God.
me Cardi B. I think Cardi B gonna do her thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Having 3,000 game.
right, right. She just gonna be out there, I just sit out there to just talk
Thousands.
crazy to people. And the next person, my last player I have that I will pick, and this player would have to be definitely probably the one of the biggest star players ever Like if the beam was on the world and I had to go ahead and pick one person to take the shot
Uh-huh.
and the humankind existence was on the line, trust and believe the person that I am putting the ball hand in
Mm-hmm.
is simply, without a doubt, it got to be Air Bud because there's no rule.
Hey,
There's no rule against Air Bud not being on the team. So I'm picking
hey,
Air
Hey.
Bud. So
hey, you
it
the
gotta
real
be
one.
Air Bud. I'm picking Air Bud. And my coach for my team, um, I like I like having fun. So I'm gonna pick Patrick Ewing. So when
Mm.
somebody he can just be like, "Did you teach that shot? When did you learn that?" So like I always like that about it. I'm gonna pick Patrick Ewing. And as far as the name, we're gonna be the Boston. We're gonna be the Boston
I have a,
Celsianos.
oh, I have
That's
one.
Castellanos.
Gianna's.
Yeah.
I have a name for you guys.
What's up?
The Boston Turnovers.
Oh damn.
All right, guys. So I hope
Oh,
you guys have enjoyed
that,
Francesca
that
on her
was
first and last episode of Out of Bounds Radio. We don't appreciate her being here. Um, no, no,
I just
No,
feel like
we appreciate you over here.
no, we definitely
cover.
do. We definitely appreciate you over here. From the first time I heard you talk about WNBA, I definitely told Jaylen. I said, "No, we gotta have her on the show for real."
Mhm.
So, definitely had him reach out to you, and I'm so glad you was able to go ahead and do this for us. And as somebody who's new to the WNBA, let me just say that I'm so glad to meet fans like you, because
mm,
I come from things such as like wrestling, where it's a very gatekeeping culture. And
mm-hmm,
once they hear that you're a new fan, you're a new this, you're a new that, they don't necessarily want to teach you nothing. They don't
mm,
want to go ahead and try to understand that you're a new person, or anything like that. Even though you sit up here and you talk crazy about Caitlin Clark, which is egregious, but it's it's okay. I understand where you coming from. I understand where you coming from, and I get it. So like I get it. I understand. But nah, other than that, nah, I definitely appreciate fans like you, and I definitely appreciate your platform and stuff like that. And where can people, like, if they want to find Fran, where can they find Fran at?
you're gonna look on TikTok and it's gonna be Francesca Catawba Sports Talk, and we do lives 4:30 to 7, Monday through Thursday, and then we also do lives on Sunday at 6. But college basketball is coming up, so that might the times may change just a little bit. But y'all, I just thank you guys for having me on this space. It was so much fun. Like, I love the banter. I love to just be able to talk about the sport that I love, the league that I love, and the players that I love. So I'm just so happy that I'm being able to grow in this way, learning things from you guys as well.
But yeah,
And we appreciate you as well. Again, like as somebody who watches it thoroughly, but like Rose said, like going into your lives and meeting Jaylen, who's our resident WNBA analyst, sports, what you want to call him, in our little group. So, like, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for bringing eyes to this sport and literally, making it what it is right now. Because y'all make the sport too, just not the players. The fans make the sport too. So,
That's
end of the
true.
day, it's important that the fans we got to shout y'all out.
Right.
Yeah, that's so true. Thank you.
Definitely.
That's cool.
Anybody got any last thing to say? Any last?
Dubs in the chat
Yeah,
for Papa.
yeah. Dubs in the chat for Pow Pow. I hope Pow Pow got a podcast you can get on.
Right?
you,
Because to be
you
honest,
know.
I mean, I spent 2 years with her at USC, so
Mm.
Yeah.
Jaylen.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get
Look, like
You know,
You getting close. Like you're getting
that's
closer.
really.
It's
that's,
so
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
You're getting closer and closer to her. It's so crazy.
Literally.
Oh my gosh.
Literally.
I hope she do got a podcast you could be on, cause yeah, the way you and the way y'all didn't take up for me, I might be in here by myself next week. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody take up for Caitlyn. Ain't nobody took up for me. Nothing at all. Nah, but until from me, Mikeal, for T Ward, for Jaylen, and appreciate Fran for coming through with us. Make sure y'all follow her on TikTok. Y'all better be ready when y'all go on her TikTok for real. She got a WNBA mob. They don't play. They don't play at all.
Yeah,
So get ready. I ain't gonna lie, friend. One of your friends was in Jaylen live. I'm gonna say this one last thing. They was in your live, and I said, "Nah, the Mercury gonna win the finals." They was like, "Nah, the Aces have to win. They have to win. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
They
talking
have
about
to win." I was like, I
who
don't
was
know
that? He talking about
It
Raven.
happens. We are passionate. We are passionate about it, and until the last buzzer goes off, we are popping our about our team.
right.
Go Aces and 6.
All right, I'm definitely gonna be there. But until next time, this has been Out of Bounds Radio, episode 4, the big W, not the little one. You know what I'm saying? Get Kathy the fuck out of here.
Get your shit together.
Get Kathy the fuck out of here. Until next time, everything is in bounce until it's out of bounds, and we will see y'all later. Drake.
Move on!
Hit my music.
Come on, man. And hey, man. Caitlin Clark still the GOAT. Let's go.
Lies, Asia. Don't.